Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget to check out Doggy Diamonds No Filter. It's an actual audio podcast that can be heard on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you do not know how to get there or you've never got there before, just go right down below in the description box. The links are there. You could just go there and get to it and leave a 5-star rating and a comment. But make sure you subscribe as well. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, www.doggydiamondstv.com, which you'll be featured on. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. All right, this is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little different. I'm telling you, this one's going to be a little different. So, rock with me. Bear with me on this one. It's late. I know it's late. But just bear with me. Oh, man. All right. I'm here, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Cash App pin to the top for anybody who's interested. All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. I don't have headphones on. I don't even feel like putting the headphones on. I don't got my shades on. I don't even want to put my shades on. I'm thoroughly annoyed. I'm annoyed. Why am I annoyed? I'm going to tell y'all why I'm annoyed. On this internet thing, in this virtual world, we end up interacting and speaking to different people, right? In speaking to people, the things that come out of people's mouths sometimes are just so amazing to me, and not in a good way. Not in a good way whatsoever. So I had a conversation with somebody who shall remain nameless because they're not worth naming. But we were talking about something, and they kept trying to tell me how they out here, they're in the streets. It wasn't no beef. We wasn't beefing. But they were just trying to tell me how they out here, they in the streets. It was something that took place on the internet. Something that took place on the internet. And they were trying to tell me how they don't know what took place on the internet because they're in the streets. So my response was, hold on. You think I was raised on a farm or something like that? You think I was raised in rural Nebraska or something like that? Where you think I'm from? So I was saying, yo, that whole street, I'm in the streets. I was like, yo, that shit played. Like, well, don't even say that to me. Y'all in the streets. And the shit that killed me with it was, that's the mentality of a lot of people. Yo, I'm out here. And I'm like, so what? You're on the internet saying, I'm not an internet dude, I'm a street dude. On the internet. On social media, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok. You're trying to express to people how you're not an internet dude on the internet. On the internet, yo, I ain't no internet dude. You on the internet saying that shit. Once you made a profile, once you connected your email, once you came up with a screen name, once you came up with an avatar, you are on the internet. I don't profess to be no street dude. I'm a grown-ass man with responsibility. I got bills. I got mortgage. I got a car note. I got a cell phone. I got responsibility. What the hell do I look like talking about I'm a street dude? And I got bills to pay. And I'm ghetto. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Now, the shit that killed me is that dudes keep trying to sell this street shit to me. And yo, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You know why? Because the streets is the streets. I did this street shit. I did it. It was dumb. I was young. I didn't know any better. I'm a grown-ass man with responsibility. People depend on me. Now, it's people who are street people because they have to be street people. And you know what they're called? They're called homeless. They're outside because they're homeless. They choose to live on the street. So what is this whole street dude shit? Yo, I ain't no internet nigga. I'm out. I'm like, yo, nigga saying that shit on the internet. So I want to show y'all something today. Because even when we dealing with ghetto, yo, I'm ghetto, I'm this, that. Listen, where does the word ghetto come from? Who started the whole ghetto stuff? What is ghetto for? So let's look at ghetto. Let's look up the dictionary. Let's go to the dictionary and look up what ghetto means. A part of the city, especially a slum area, occupied by a minority group or groups. That's what a ghetto is. Put in or restrict to an isolated or segregated area or group. That's what the ghetto is. Who was the ghetto designed for? So when you're a black man and you're a black woman saying, I'm from the ghetto, I'm ghetto, it wasn't never for you. So I'm not going to say certain things out loud for the sake of where we at. No, but I am going to say it because I don't care. I don't care if this video is monetized. I don't care. The meaning of ghetto is a quarter of a city in which Jews were formerly required to live. Did you see that? Now, I could go all up and down. I could scroll. What is the word that you keep seeing with ghetto? Ghetto definition. History and Facts, Encyclopedia Britannica. Ghetto, formerly a street or quarter of a city set apart as legally enforced resident area for Jews. Y'all want to keep going? But look at the Urban Dictionary. A rundown area of any town or city, but most often used in terms of the inner city, any area with low or non-existent property value. Look how many songs is called Ghetto. This is only a few of them. We can view all of them. Look at this. How did we become that? When it wasn't even made for us. How do we become that? Let's view all the songs. Who making these songs? Oh, Elvis Presley. Look at all these songs. And it's more. But the point that I'm making is this. All of this, yo, I'm out here, I'm in the streets, I'm ghetto, blah, 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 blah. Yo, come on, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Seriously, man. Enough is enough. All of this nigga street shit. Come on, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Like, when the fuck we gonna rise up above the mentality is that I'm a nigga and I'm a street nigga? When we gonna rise up above that? When we not gonna be urban and all this other shit that they put on us that we subscribe to, and we take the shit and make it like it's a badge of honor. Yo, you a street dude. Yo, I'm ghetto. AKA you a fucking loser. Seriously. There's no other way to look at that shit. You a fucking loser. Grow up. Grow up. Do something with yourself. Take care of your fucking family. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. And be a responsible fucking adult. Seriously. I'm looking at all this. I'm having a conversation and I'm telling you, I be looking at my phone sometimes like, yo, Is this nigga fucking talking to me? You trying to sell to me that you a street dude. You trying to sell to me, yo, because I'm really out here. Huh? So, I guess I was born on a farm or something like that. I guess I'm from a good part of town. You know how much of that shit I try to erase out of me besides when I told my little stories and besides sometimes my temperament of, but you know how much of that shit I try to erase out of me? I got little babies who call me uncle every day who depend on me. You think I want to fucking lose my life or lose my freedom or lose my ability to use my limbs and my senses trying to prove that I'm a ghetto street nigga when I got people who depend on me? And you got people out here starting families and you ain't responsible for shit. You ain't trying to be responsible to nothing. Think about it. Even some of the ladies. The fuck are y'all doing? And then now we're trying to, I'm more hood than this person. I'm more this. What do that shit mean? Everybody's grave is going to be the same. What, you going to be in a mausoleum? What, you going to get more flowers on your grave? Some of us are who we are. I'm a Brooklyn dude, so I'm always going to have a certain, I don't want to say persona, but a certain mentality. But that shit, there was no medal for that shit. There was no medal for that. There was no medal for being, there was no medal. All it was trauma, scars, physical scars, mental scars, and bad memories. We so traumatized by that shit. We forgot when we used to play tag and kickball and three flies up and catch and kiss. And we forgot about all that shit. We forgot that it was a particular time where life was good. All we do is go to trauma and we this and we that. Yeah, all this glorification of being a fucking, I'm out here. Who you think you talking to? I'm not one of these niggas who on YouTube faking a funk or playing, and I don't even gotta profess to be anything. But what I am over to take precedent of all that shit, I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man with responsibility. I got people who need me. I got people who depend on me. I got people that I depend on that I gotta be here for. I don't got no time to be playing. That's why I always let it be known, if you play with me a certain way, that's just the end of you. I'm not even playing with nobody. But the mentality of, because I'm really out here. Doing what? So is stray cats. So is squirrels, raccoons, rats, literally. So I'm confused that when I went and bought a car, I never went to the car place, the dealership. I didn't go to the dealership and say, I'm a Brooklyn Raider. I this, that, and the third. That shit didn't hold no weight. And the shit don't hold no weight in the real world. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. The shit holds no weight in the real world. Where it matters, when you got to take your babies to school, when you got to, I forgot, y'all don't do none of that shit because y'all too busy outside. You outside. You don't read to your children at night. You don't read to your children at night. You don't do anything productive with the children. You don't take them to the bouncy house. You don't do shit like that because you're outside. I'm really out here. So nobody needs you. Nobody depends on you. So you so unloved, so downtrodden, so fucked up in the head that your only way that you could exist in this world now is to run around and wreak havoc on other people's children and fucking do to other people what was done to you. I keep telling y'all, the cure for depression, the cure for sadness is in the laughter of a child. They're so innocent. They're so innocent and they're so loving naturally. You can see the biggest, strongest man get reduced to putty around his daughter. The biggest gangster killer get reduced to putty around his daughter, around his babies. That's how I know a lot of y'all don't spend time with y'all kids. Because you don't turn that shit off. You don't turn it off and you fucking have a conversation with somebody like me, try to tell me I'm really out here. So, you ain't doing shit productive. You just outside taking up space. You waiting for somebody to kill you, or you waiting to get fucking locked up, or you want to be the victim of, you just like being a fucking victim. But everybody lives so good. They got these big houses. They got fucking 4K TVs, but you outside. I'm just confused. Yo, rest in peace to my brother. I used to tell my brother, yo, Mel, if you talk to 6 dumb niggas a day, guess what that makes you? Number 7. I don't hold conversation with people that cannot further my thought process, have me thinking in another way, or trying to further who I am as a fucking man. I got 2 phones. I don't even know where my other phone is at. It's on, but that's the number everybody got. That's the number everybody formerly had. I got a new number, new phone. I don't even talk to those people. What am I talking to y'all for? Men want to discuss men. Men want to discuss men on the phone. What you getting into today? Nigga, what you think I'm trying to? What do you think I'm getting into? I have a brand. I'm a brand. I have a business. That's what I do every day. I work on my craft. You ain't got to tell me what you're doing because you do the same shit every day. So I'm not even going to ask you what you're doing. I'm on the phone with my cousin. We talking about cologne. We talking about ties. We talk about all types of grown man shit. What the kids doing? This is that and the third. Yo, that's what we talking about. Fuck, we talking about talking to dudes, like talking about, yo, you see, I used to have this bitch ass nigga that I looked out for on my YouTube, and somebody asked me why I don't interview him no more. And this is why I don't interview him, because the nigga like to gossip too much. Nigga call on my phone talking about, you seen what such and such posted? Did I see what who posted? Yo, look at such and such timeline and call me right back. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What I'm looking, if I'm not following somebody, why am I going to look at their timeline? I don't follow people I don't like. I don't follow people that I don't respect, that I don't admire, that I don't have anything in common with. Period. I'm not going to look at your timeline to come back and gossip about what somebody posted. That's why I don't talk to certain. Yo, what's up with you? Man, that nigga's a weirdo. Seriously. You seen what such and such posted? Fuck is you talking about? Who? Yo, so I'm supposed to go look at somebody's timeline, see what they posted, and then come back and talk to you about what? I don't give a fuck. Yo, a nigga could post his balls out in a Speedo. What that got to do with me? I don't care. I don't follow them. And when you do shit that I don't like on social media, I swear to you, I unfollow you. I unfollow you. Period. You start doing weird shit, you start doing girly shit, I just unfollow you. You post too much dumb shit, you post people fighting, you post anything to do with harming children, or I just unfollow you. I'm good. I'm good. You know how I feel about, yo, the wolves is out. You gotta, come on, man. I had a discussion with somebody, and we was talking about wealth and how you shouldn't be in certain areas displaying certain wealth. I got his point. I got what he was saying. But when did we become our area? You don't want nothing more than this shit? Dog piss and human piss in your elevator is normal. You don't never want to get out of that shit? That's okay to you? You don't never want to, this is just it. This your end all be all. Your whole plan is to fucking get a project apartment and put people's name on the lease and pass the project apartment generations down to where your grandmother had it, your mother had it, now you had it, now you trying to give it to your kids. That's what everybody wants. That's the goals and aspirations for you. Y'all don't want shit. Y'all don't want, this is what y'all want. So because somebody else wants shit, and if somebody else wants to leave this area, I got called. People said I was bougie before. I got called that shit before. And I'm like, I'm bougie because I don't want to hang around y'all motherfuckers. Y'all niggas drink every weekend. I don't drink. Y'all have nothing to add on to my life. Seriously. Y'all have nothing to add on. I'm always happy to see y'all. I'm always happy that y'all are alive. But when I see motherfuckers and they lips start turning different color, this part is brown, this part is pink, this part is brown, you are straight up and down an alcoholic. That sounds alcoholism. That's like bags under my eyes is a sign of lack of sleep. It is what it is. So a lot of times people be like, yo, pop out. For what? So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to go to the projects and hang out on the benches? And if I gotta piss, I gotta go in the corner and piss? I can't even go to nobody's house and piss properly and wipe my hands? I gotta go piss in the corner where everybody else pisses at, that everybody been pissing for like the last 40 fucking years? That's what I gotta do? I don't drink with my pinky. I ain't on that type of shit. But no, I'm not pissing outside. That ain't my thing. I don't pee in the street. That ain't my thing. I'm not going to McDonald's to piss either. I'm not doing none of these things. I got too much respect for myself to whip out my shit and piss in the corner that crackheads pissed in and homeless people pissed in and all types of people pissed. That's what I'm doing? Nah. Shit ain't happening. So if I'm bougie, if I think I'm too good for certain shit, you're absolutely right. I do. Because that's the shit where I came from. And I can go back, but I'm supposed to go back to prove that I could go back. I'm supposed to go back to say, I'm out here. I'm supposed to be like, yo, yeah, I'm out here. I could, look, I could come out here. Yeah, no bodyguards. I be looking at dudes like, yo, y'all just look fucking stupid, man. You dumb. You make it from that. And you're fortunate. See, this is the thing. You're fortunate to make it from that because everybody don't make it from that and everybody's not going to make it from that, right? You're fortunate. You're fortunate to make it. You're fortunate maybe through your talent, opportunity, whatever. You might have sucked dick. I don't know. Whatever you did to get from that shit. You're fortunate to make it from that. And you can't wait to prove to people that don't love you that you can go back to that if you want to. Make it make sense. We in the streets. Yo, I'm going to be real with you. Yo, when I'm around certain people, even people I grew up with, I be like, yo, these niggas ain't shit. For real. These niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. Like, what am I doing here? Yo, it been times where I'm like, yo, what am I doing here? These motherfuckers want to pick my brain. So who you interviewing next? Motherfucker, I ask the questions around here. Don't be asking me a bunch of fucking questions. What are you gonna do? I seen motherfuckers say, yeah, man. Yo, this happened. I'm worried about. Nigga, you better worry about you. Yeah, because I'm just worried about. What that got to do with you? Everybody who moved from around their hood, salute to you. If you moved, you got a house with your significant other, you got your own house, you got your own apartment, whatever you got, and you moved away from the degenerates. Salute to you, because I know how hard that shit is. We all come from that, right? We all come from that. You can't wait to move away from that. You can't wait to get away from the gunshots, the smell of weed, the smell of piss, the niggas in front of the store, the motherfucking dude with one shoe on, or the bed. You can't wait to get away from that shit. And that don't mean that you're not around other black people. See, we get it twisted. We think moving out the hood meaning that you're not around other black people. No, it's other black people who made it too, who can't wait to get away from that shit too. It is black homeowners. It is black property owners. See, we got to get out that mentality that we don't own shit. No, y'all don't own shit. You can't wait to get away from that shit. So when you get away from it, you go back for what? And then it's your fault because you made it. You got to give back. You got to give back to what? Now, it's okay to give the education on this is what y'all got to do to get the fuck out of here. But guess what? Guess what? I get up every day and do shit that I don't want to do sometimes. You think I want to edit? You think I want to do graphics? It takes a lot out of you to sit here. I'm telling y'all. Bullshit you not. I'm sitting in a seat and y'all are watching me. Salute to y'all. But I'm sitting in a seat. I'm not getting up stretching. You never seen me get up and leave y'all, go get water. I'm not eating in front of y'all. I'm not doing none of that shit. I sit here for an hour to 2 hours in one spot and just talk. This is what I do. Right? This is what I do. I don't want to do this shit sometimes. But this is what I said was my job. This is what I took on as my profession. This is what I did for work. So, hey, it is what it is. Ain't no complaining. You do what you do. So I'm supposed to bust my ass. I'm supposed to work. I'm supposed to do all this shit. I'm supposed to fucking be sitting here doing graphics, doing all this shit, making all this shit fly so you could say, yo, give back. What happened to you? I mean, because the last time I checked, you had fucking 2 limbs. You can see, you can smell, you can touch, you can taste. You out here fucking everything. You out here smoking. You out here drinking. You out here being a fucking non-productive member of society. You out here fighting. You out here doing this shit. What happened to you? What happened to you fucking doing something? What happened to you doing something? Why I gotta, what the fuck? Because I tell you all the time, I keep telling y'all dudes, the minute I gotta provide for you and your family, I got the right to come in your crib and fuck your wife. Because I'm more a man of your house than you are. I take care of your family. I told my first cousin that shit. Maybe that's why he don't like me. I don't care because he can't beat me. But I told him that shit. Yo, look out for me. Look out for you, nigga. What's wrong with you? Sometimes in life, you have to realize you are not who you were, right? Some of your goals and aspirations is not going to happen. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Your rap shit ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Your basketball dreams ain't going to happen. Your fucking Scarface, crack dealer, take over the block shit ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. This street nigga, I'm out here, this is my block. It ain't going to happen. Shit is over with. It's over. It's 2022. It's over. You don't know how to read? That's your fucking fault. Straight up. Grown ass men looking around like, yo, I'm waiting for somebody to come get me. I'm waiting. Man, listen, the shit that I used to do since a kid to be in this industry, I'm talking about getting on the road. I'm talking about not even having a fucking car. Not even having a car, not even driving, not even having a car. And I remember Nori coming to town, calling me. He always stayed at the same hotel. He would hit me and say, oh, I'm in town, pull up. I'm like, shit, how the fuck I'm gonna pull up? I don't got no car. Do I let that stop me? No. When I got called for the Max B shit, he was all the way in Harlem. I ain't let that stop me. The rest is history. I never let nothing stop me. And I done dealt with all types of shit. Anxiety, depression, trauma, beef, personal life being the same. I dealt with all that shit throughout this shit. And I never let it take a toll on what I needed to do to sit where I'm at today. Never made no excuses. And talk about it and tell y'all how to get through it and go through it. Because I done been through mad shit. I don't make no excuses for nothing. Yo, my mother died when I was 2. Who gives a fuck? You think people care? I don't get no sympathy for that shit. Y'all know I done dealt with 3 deaths. 3 deaths. This shit all just happened. I don't get no sympathy for that shit. I'm not going to get fucking, I'm not trying to get sympathy. I still got to work because regardless, if my brother died, my sister died, my aunt died, guess what? Them bills ain't going nowhere. If anything, I inherited more bills because now I got nieces and nephews that I have to look out for. No fucking excuse. What I look like, yo, I'm out here. I'm in the streets. Shit is, and it's a mentality that a lot of dudes got. And that shit ain't, we gotta make that shit ain't cool no more. That shit ain't, fuck out of here. Yo, I'm out here. Fuck out of here. And you got to do all this work. And you know what the biggest project is? The biggest project is yourself. You still working on you. You still dealing with repressed shit, anger issues, personal. You still got shit you dealing with. You still fighting. You still going through this shit. And ain't no excuse. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. I can't come before y'all crying and saying this is what's good. I mean, I might get a little sympathy, but I never live my life on sympathy. You got to understand, my mentality is this. My mother died when I was 2 years old. I never wanted nobody to say, oh, come here. But I never want, no. And by the time I was like 6 years old, I was conscious of people showing me love and people feeling sorry for me. I didn't never want nobody to feel sorry for me because I'm not a victim of anything, but I'm a survivor of many things. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to figure it out somehow. I'm going to find a way to get through this shit, even if it's by myself. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me on shit. Seriously. I don't even be feeling sorry for myself. And you see these 2 feet? I'm the first person to kick myself in the ass when I'm fucking up. Seriously. And I will look in the mirror and say, you are fucking up. Get your shit back together. You falling off, get back on. You're not doing this, do what you got to do. But you got these niggas, yo, we out here. Yo, nobody cares, man. That shit is old and it's played out. And we always talk about we this, black people this, black people that. How the fuck are we gonna rise as a people if we got all these fucking, a whole class of people that just think they ain't shit and act like they ain't shit and don't want you to have shit and don't want you to be shit because they ain't shit. Just really think about that. A whole fucking, a whole demographic of people, that's we out here. We out here. So what does our future entail? What does our future hold? Because we always talk about what everybody else is doing to us, how we victims and how we this, that, and the third. But we got a whole demographic of people that just ain't shit, don't want to be shit. See, it's a difference between not knowing, right, and aspiring. We just got motherfuckers who's just dumb. And it's okay with being dumb. And then project their dumbness on the world and think that shit is cute and cool. I'm like, yo, y'all really, motherfuckers really think like this? And you know what make it so, you know what's the saddest part of it all? Their parents. Their parents. They are parents. Most of these people are parents. So if you're a dumbass, I feel bad for your babies. I feel bad for the babies. I'm telling you, don't fuck with children. Don't do no shit to children. I don't like it. That shit just triggers me. My mother died when I was 2. By the time I was, I always say 6, but I'm wrong. By the time I was 8 years old, my father was a full-blown crackhead. I learned to forgive my pops because he got caught up in the biological warfare and the chemical warfare of that thing called crack. Before that, he was one of the strongest, smartest men I ever known in my life. And I see a lot of myself when I remember him. I see a lot of myself, like the reading and so, you know, that shit come from him, right? I never used that shit as an excuse of why I wasn't going to be shit, why I wasn't going to achieve, why I wasn't going to do that. I was like, nah, fuck that. Because everybody already wrote me off. Everybody already going to think I ain't going to be shit. Everybody already going to say, oh, he's like that. He's like that because his mother died when he was 2. So you like that because somebody died 42 years ago. You don't think you need no fucking help? You don't think you need to go sit down and talk to somebody? You don't think that it's time that you talk to somebody about this shit? You're just gonna just sit there and just run around afflicting bullshit on the whole fucking world because something happened to you 42 years ago. And you can identify that you're like this because of this, right? So now you could go fucking get help. But niggas don't want help. They want to, yo, we out here. We ain't this, yo, we ghetto. We in the, fuck out of here. One day I woke up. 2004. One day I woke up 2004. I ain't feel right. I don't know what was wrong with me this day. But I didn't feel right. I ain't feel right. I just knew that I was very anxious. And I couldn't shake the shit. I just was just anxious. I was feeling nervous. Just nervous energy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I need to go to sleep and I woke up, I still had the nervous energy. I'm like, yo. Then I was just feeling scared. Like just feeling fearful. Like the fuck, I'm fucking 6 foot, 300 pound dude. I'm not scared. Like even today, I'm not scared. Well, I'm scared of heights. And I'm scared of water. I don't fuck water. But I woke up afraid. And I was just walking around. I had this nervous energy. Like when you're afraid, your legs get kind of weak. And I would go to sleep, wake up, then I would think. Then this feeling just came back. And I remember saying to myself, yo, this shit ain't normal. I need to talk to somebody. I swear I was like, yo, I need to talk to somebody. I feel, I don't know. I don't know. Something ain't right. The way I'm thinking ain't right. The way I'm feeling ain't right. This one day, I'm telling you, it just hit me one day. I was fine, went to sleep, everything. Woke up the next day. And I couldn't shake this shit. I couldn't shake this shit. I couldn't shake the feeling. And I remember getting my insurance card and looking on the back of my insurance card and calling the mental health line. And he said, are you afraid? Do you feel like harming yourself or others? I said, nah, I don't feel like that. I just got this nervous feeling and shit ain't going away. Like, shit, I'm trying to watch TV. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to do all this shit. And I booked myself for an appointment. And I went down and I went to therapy. And I remember people saying, you know, the street mentality. The street mentality, the ghetto shit is, nah, nigga, you just need a drink. Yo, you need to smoke. Yo, you need some pussy. This is the street ghetto mentality. This is what the street dude said to me. And I'm saying all this to say, that's why everybody's walking around fucked up, because this is what people are, how they're remedying their fucking trauma. They're not getting professional help. They're not drinking teas. They're not changing their diet. They're not doing anything active. They're telling me I need a drink, and I was a fucking alcoholic who didn't drink for 2 years at this time. You're trying to take me back down a road that I overcame. So when I talked to the therapist told me, he asked me, do I sleep a lot? I said, yo, I just crawl in the bed, man, and I just go to sleep. This is 2004. No, I bullshit you not. He said that's called self-soothing. Like, you know what makes you comfortable. You know what gives you comfort, so you run to that. I was like, yeah, I just lay down. Now, at this particular time, I wasn't doing music. Music was my life. That's all I did all day, every day, was make music. I wasn't doing music. So it was things that I changed in my life for the worse. But needless to say, yo, it took me a while to get back on track. I had to change everything in my life. Everything in my life. My relationship ended. My living quarters ended. The way I was eating, I had to change. I wasn't drinking no more. I wasn't doing a lot of shit that I was doing that possibly led to this point, which was a breaking point. And I fought that shit for years. Just trying to get out of this shit. And when was listening to the streets, that shit had me in this state of stupidity that I couldn't shake because I'm listening to these niggas. Now, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do a lot of shit, but look at the advice that they're giving me. I didn't know that how I dealt with a lot of shit was violence. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that, yo, I'm stressed, I'm punching somebody in the face. I didn't know that I'm stressed, I'm going to talk to this girl like shit. Or I'm just going to treat her like shit. I didn't know that shit. I'm fucking, because we think street dudes, a.k.a. losers, our mentality is so fucking stupid that everything we do that's fucked up, we think it's cool because that's what we supposed to do. Because I'm out here, I'm in the street. So I'm out here in the street. So the only thing I have to do is the qualifications of being a street dude is being an utter piece of shit. As long as I'm a piece of shit, then I'm qualified as a street dude. I don't have to respect women. I don't have to respect elderly. I don't have to respect the children. I don't have to respect myself. I don't have to respect my living quarters. I don't have to respect shit because I'm a street dude and the qualifications of being a street dude is a piece of shit. So as long as I'm a piece of shit, then, hey, I'm a street dude. I'm out here. And I be looking at niggas like, yo, what you are, homie, with all your guns, all your knives, all your razor stories, all your jewelry, all your cars, all your women, all your clothes. What you are, homie, is a scared ass little boy. You a scared ass little boy. You a scared ass little boy that's afraid to face reality. And how you overcome reality is by fucking other people up because you are fucked up. And you so fucked up you don't even realize you're fucked up. When I spoke to my therapist, you know what I said? She was, because I had a white man who I didn't, was very, very cool. And then I had a black woman. Believe it or not, the white man was a little more, I liked him better. But the black woman taught me something. Because I used to always say, you know how we think? You think, that's why I say, you're worried sick. You know what that means? That means that you worry about shit so much that you're getting sick. You're fucking yourself up by your thoughts. That's why I keep telling you, your mentality is everything. How you think is everything. How you think is everything. So I remember always telling my therapist what's gonna go wrong or what could go wrong or what's happening. And she said this shit to me that I remember to this day. And she used to say, well, what evidence do you have to support that? I used to say, huh? She used to say, what evidence do you have to support that? I hear you saying this gonna happen, this might happen, but how do you know that's gonna happen? And I was actually stuck on stupid, like. Then I didn't even realize that I was manifesting fuck shit. I was manifesting the shit to happen that was wrong because I was willing it to happen. I never got up and said, people say, how you going? Oh, my leg. No, you're not supposed to say that shit. When somebody say, yo, how you feeling? I'm good. Even if you're not good, you tell yourself you're good. Because if you tell yourself you're not feeling good, then you're not going to feel good. You tell yourself you got a headache, you're going to have a headache. You tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired. Because this is what you're telling yourself. So you told yourself that shit, so your body's going to react off of what you taught it, right? Now, we do have minor aches and pains and shit that's telling your mind something. But when I went there, she used to always say, what evidence do you have to support that? And then I told about some of my childhood trauma of, dealing with a parent that dealt with substance abuse, like so many of us. Or, many of you might have uncles, grandparents, or just loved ones that dealt with substance abuse. I'm not alone, so I don't, this. And even if I was alone, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's my testimony, right? So, she said to me, you know you're not a little boy no more, right? I said, what you talking about? She said, yo, you're talking from the perspective like you're still 8 years old. I said, what'd you say? She said, yo, you're talking like you're 8. You're a grown man now. Those things happen to you. But you realize they're not going to happen no more, right? You do realize that the things you were afraid of physically, you can stop now, right? And I was like, I never looked at it like that. Because I am talking like there's no food in the house. I am talking like my father been out smoking crack 3-4 days. I've been in the house by myself. I am talking like that. But that shit is not now. It was then. It's not now. And I'm tying all this in because a lot of these street dudes, a lot of these ghetto niggas are suspending in time. They don't realize that fucking 20... Yo, what do I always say? What's one of my favorite things that I always say? In 2022... I always say that shit to y'all. In 2022, niggas still think like that? I mean, I remember thinking like a certain way in 1999. It's 2022. I had a friend who I still consider to be a friend that's like a brother to me. I ain't going to put his business out there, but I remember him talking to me one time. And he was talking about a particular situation. Vivid. Talking about it. Vivid. And I said to him, yo, when did this shit happen again? He said, yo, that shit was like 1999. And I said to him, yo, do you realize it's 2019? Why are you still talking about that shit like it was yesterday? Why are you still talking about that shit like it's now? Why you still reliving this shit? Why are you still on some looper shit? You just keep replaying this shit. That shit was 1999. Like, yo, you gotta leave that shit alone. You gotta find a way to make peace with shit, right? I tell people all the time, look, I ain't trying to trauma bond with none of y'all, right? Again, I know for a fact that millions of us have crackheads in our family. If you're 40 to 50, mid-age 44, 8 times out of 10, somebody in your family was a custody. So you done seen it all when it comes to this crack shit. I'm not trying to fucking trade crack stories. I'm not trying to trauma bond with none of y'all. I'm not trying to out sad nobody. If you are the saddest, if you can have all of that. You can have all that shit. I'm not trying to trauma bond with none of y'all. But what I am going to do is tell you how you think and the motherfuckers you around really, really is detrimental to you. So when I see motherfuckers talking to me and they, I'm really out here. It kind of made me sad. Like I was disheartened a little bit. Like, damn, are we really this fucked up? Is it really over for us? I mean, we got all types of real shit going on in the world, in our communities. Are we really this fucked up? That the warrior class of men is trying to prove some bravado shit, some gangster shit on the internet? But then say they not internet niggas? But you doing shit on the internet? We really just fucked up that most of the women you see on social media now in the streets carry themselves like streetwalkers and women of leisure. We just fucked up. So what hope do we have? What hope do we have? What hope do we have? What hope do these children have? You go to school, you see these kindergarten. My niece and nephew started kindergarten today. We're scared. Scared to go on the school bus. I don't want them to go on the school bus. They ain't getting on no school bus. What hope do we have? What hope do you have? What hope do your unborn have? If you got these motherfuckers who outside, and I'm a street dude. When I was out there, I loved that shit too. Yo, I love to be outside. I love past that 40. Think about it. Past that 40. Yo, you holding the beer too long. I even made up some shit holding this nigga with the 40. I even had the NFL symbol holding this nigga holding the beer too long. But that shit was in 1994. It was 1994 when I was doing that shit. You got niggas still doing that shit in 2022. Everything that you see on social media, everything, go through your timeline. Go through your timeline on social media, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Clubhouse, YouTube. Tells you why you ain't shit. Because if you are your people and we are the people, if they ain't shit, so everybody like to say that it's the end of days. The revolution is coming. We got to be prepared. You got to... Who prepared? On some real shit. Niggas all pilled out, smoked out, drunk. This is these street dudes ain't even, y'all not even really street. In the street, yo, we used to clean up outside. We would drink 40s, but on the block, we did not leave 40s on the block. We put them shits in the fucking garbage. Any blunt guts, we swept that shit up. All the food trays, we picked that shit up. You know why? Because this is where we live. Hold on. You drinking? Miss such and such coming. Put that beer down. Put it in the bag. In the dumb street shit, we still have morals, codes, and ethics, which is an oxymoron because it is what it is. But now look at these motherfuckers. Anything goes. You see dudes with you, yo, suck my dick. That's how y'all talk to each other? Suck my dick? When y'all start saying that shit to each other? I see dudes on YouTube. I see dudes who's supposed to be street dudes. Supposed to be street dudes on YouTube yelling, suck my dick. When the fuck we start saying that? Supposed to be street dudes. Supposed to be, they know. What are we doing? What are we doing? And the funniest shit, sadly, y'all watch that shit. They tell you to watch. They tell you to hit the like. They tell you to send cash apps. And you're funding dysfunction. I'm just telling you that. There's nobody who should ever sit before you that is fucking traumatized. And you know they're traumatized. And they got all the answers to everything, but they never told you that they went and got help. Think about it. You got motherfuckers on that are famous because they're stupid. You got people who are famous on social media because they're stupid. Because they say stupid shit and do stupid shit. I don't want to call Boosie out, but hey, he's one of them. You know he's going to say some shit. He's going to do some shit that because of his success, because so is it really success then? Did you really achieve shit? What good is all the cars, the chains, the women, the houses if you think like that still? Really think about that. Not saying that those things change the way you think, but it's a mentality that you have. You are not destitute anymore. See, sometimes people do shit based off of their environment, and we blame shit on the environment, not knowing that we contribute to the environment ourselves. The ghetto wasn't even made for us. The ghetto wasn't made for us. I just showed y'all who the ghetto was made for. Now think about this. Look, I like to think of shit on everything is psychological, right? Everything is all is mental, right? The ghetto and the slum was made for them, right? Somehow, some way, they moved out the ghettos and the slums, moved us in there, and became the slumlords of us. Now, if you're in New York City, go to Home Depot or go to Lowe's. Who do you see in there? Go to the Lowe's. If you're in Brooklyn, go to the Lowe's. No, the Home Depot by Red Hook. Go to the Home Depot on Nostrand. Nostrand and Hart. Who do you see in there? What are they fixing? Because they ain't fixing none of them buildings they own that you live in. They ain't fixing. Who do you see in there? They not fixing their ghetto because they don't live in the ghetto no more. They just own the ghetto. And they own your fucking building. But they're in there buying shit from Home Depot. What are they fixing? Just really think about that shit. And they were able to instill their oppression because they were put there. Let me show y'all again, because some of y'all just came in the fucking room and you know, some people like to come in comments and argue and shit too. So we just gonna just qualify everything. I don't like to just talk. Ghetto. What does the ghetto mean? Who lives in the ghetto? Street dudes, right? A part of a city, especially a slum area, occupied by a minority group or groups. We could go to what does the ghetto mean? What is a ghetto? The term ghetto is a derogatory term for a neighborhood characterized by low property values and relatively low public or private investment. It's a slang term that is generally considered an offensive stereotype because ghettos have historically been inhabited by racial minorities. Okay? So we're going to deal with them 2 meetings. But when I go down and we keep talking about ghetto, look what you keep seeing. Ghetto, formerly a street or quarter of a city set apart as legally enforced resident area for Jews. We could keep going. You're going to keep seeing that name. Ghettos, Holocaust Encyclopedia. Jews were forced to move into the ghettos where living conditions were miserable. Ghettos were often enclosed districts that isolated Jews from, let's go into it. Italy. Ghettos during World War II. So all that, yo, I'm ghetto, I'm so gangster, bitches, I'm so ghetto, all this shit. Look at the words that we use, how we use the words. Look what they really mean. But I'm ghetto. I'm ghetto. Get your ghetto ass out of here. And now we ghetto street dudes. So again, I'm going to ask y'all, how was the ghettos for them? Then we moved in the ghettos and then they owned the ghettos. And then they became slumlords. So think of your mentality. Look at how you take all this shit on. Look at how they did shit to us. And you keep perpetuating the bullshit with how you think. And the only way you think you're going to get out of this shit is with your raps. Or I'm going to make it to the NBA. Or I'm going to sell all this crack. So they have a saying. In the movie Bronx Tale, Sonny said what? Working man is a sucker. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Bronx Tale. I've seen it a few times. The working man is a sucker. So if the working man is a sucker, what did that say about C Pops? So my thing is, Sonny was the gangster. C Pops was the sucker. Right? Sonny was the gangster. Everybody was scared of. Now as you can't leave. Gangster. C worships Sonny. The working man is a sucker. C Pops, I guess, is the sucker. Look how they story end. Look how they story end. I'm saying all this to say the street dude is over with. The we out here dudes, that shit over with. If you're not talking about that shit from a prior, if you're not talking about that shit as past tense, if you're not talking about that shit to give a teachable moment of what you were and what you've become, what you came from and evolved into, if you still that street dude in 2022 and you trying to prove to us, working people, family people, responsible people, that you a street dude, You need to stay the fuck away from me. Don't even call me. I'll block your number. It just is nothing productive in it. We go from, again, we come from shit. We all come from shit. We are an oppressed people. We've been oppressed so many fucking places. But opportunity, getting the fuck up off your ass and getting to it. We got people who got school in the morning, who got a paper to write, who got work in the morning. They're on here with me right now. They're on the East Coast. It is midnight. They got to get up at 6 in the morning, get their children together and take them to school. And they're on here. They ain't making no excuse. They do what they have to do. They don't bother nobody. They don't bother nobody. They don't complain. They don't beg. They don't beg, borrow, or steal. They just do what they got to do and keep it moving. And you got motherfuckers, and these are the people who got cars, taking all the parking spots, playing loud music. These are the people. But now look, you have to go somewhere and you got to check in. You go somewhere, you go to another neighborhood, everybody looking at you. Fuck is that? What you doing over here? But Molly get to walk and run with her Pomeranian down the block and go get her Starbucks and eat her Chipotle. Nobody asked her what the fuck she doing here. Nobody asked Thomas when he's out here with his Saucony on running. Nobody asked Thomas or Bradshaw where he's running from or why you running around. Nobody asked them that shit. But we got to check in places. We got to, fuck is that? Who you doing over here? Who you came to see? That's what street dudes is doing. Policing their own fucking people. Policing and oppressing their own fucking people. You got motherfuckers out here jogging in the rain. Motherfuckers got cats. They're walking cats on leashes. They're walking cats. I bullshit you not. They got CrossFit places everywhere. So, what I want to say to y'all is when people try to project this street shit, I want you to say to them, seriously, you might get blocked if it's on YouTube. Don't say it to them in person because I don't want them to swing on you or nothing. But if you see them on social media and they professing this shit, ask them when they gonna grow the fuck up. When you gonna grow the fuck up? G Money in NYC. I normally wasn't gonna adjust the chat. I'm not triggered. Not too many opportunities out here for the black man, doggy. It's either rap or you trap. You know that. That is bullshit because I don't rap and I don't trap. So what are you talking about? And nobody I know raps or trap. There's a bunch of working class people right in this chat and they're all black. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How's not no opportunities? Motherfuckers listen, niggas got, I don't want to blow nobody up because I don't work for them boys, but let's just keep it honest. People who ain't deserve it got triple P loans and got thousands. Fuck they do with the money? I don't know what you're trying to say. Weren't you a part of a group called Little Bastards? I absolutely was when I was 15 years old, moving right along. Now look, these dudes got thousands of dollars, thousands, tens and twenties and thirties and $40,000 for. Well, I ain't gonna get into all that, but they got the money. What the fuck they do with it? What they do with the money? So the opportunity was there. They were so busy being street dudes and being niggers that niggas going nigger.
Niggas is gonna nigger.
They took that money that they could have used it, changed their lives. Could have did some of the greatest things to change their life. They proved to other street dudes that they were street dudes with the money. So there's a lot of opportunities. You know what's the biggest opportunity? Do you know that retail places is always hiring? You know that you can get a job in Target. You could get a job in Walmart. Retail places is all. Oh, I forgot. You're too good to work in Target. Target is beneath you. Target is beneath you. You Target? I ain't putting that red shirt on. But you'll get fly every day to go outside and be a street dude. You actually get up early to do that shit. McDonald's is hiring. I think McDonald's is like $15 an hour. The funniest shit, I made more money in the pandemic than anything. But one thing that I knew was when it comes to supporting myself and my family, as long as it's not giving up my manhood, I can't have pride and ego when it comes to supporting people who didn't ask to be here. You got pride and ego, and the minute you get money, you celebrate having the money. I mean, how drunk you gonna get? How high you gonna get? When I go to Target, I say thank you. When I go out to eat, I tip the people. Shit. What job is it? It's people who say to me, nigga, you on YouTube. Seriously, I got people who really say to me, you on YouTube. And I'm like, everybody on YouTube. The fucking Breakfast Club is on YouTube. Drink Champ. Everybody on YouTube. So I'm supposed to feel bad because I'm on YouTube? I'm confused. So regardless, when you deal with the street dude and the ghetto nigga mentality, they going to try to belittle anything. It could be pouring down rain and you got an umbrella not getting wet. And they'll be like, nigga got an umbrella. So I'm supposed to feel ashamed because I'm not getting wet like you? It could be brick ass cold, 10 degrees outside, and you have a fucking scarf on. This nigga got on a scarf. It's cold. So everything that's not normal, we make normal, and everything is normal, we laugh at and make abnormal. Nigga, you in the laundry? I gotta wash my clothes. What do you do? I was 300 pounds. I went to Target. I got me a bike. I remember riding my bike and niggas was laughing at me. Yo, you on a bike? Nigga, I'm trying to lose weight. I changed my diet. I need to exercise. Why is it funny that I'm on this bike? So I should get off this bike and punch you in your fucking mouth. Because you're trying to be funny and don't play with me. I'm trying to change my fucking life. I'm trying to live. And you think that shit is funny? That I'm on a bike? I'm not on this motherfucker wheeling. I'm not on this motherfucker skidding and all that shit. I'm trying to ride the bike for my health, and you think it's funny. You think it's funny that I'm on a bike. You on a bike? Like I should get off this bike and punch you right in your fucking mouth. This is the shit with street. That's why I don't accept them as Facebook friends. I don't look anything from my past that's very niggery. I don't want no parts of it. Everything is a fucking joke. You look at social media. Why is everybody playing? Why is everybody doing skits? Why is everybody doing voiceover? So it ain't shit that serious. Everybody's playing. Everybody's fucking playing. Well, only we're playing. Only we have time to sit there and set the camera up and dance. Only we have the time to do that shit. This is what I'm saying. I don't have no old homies. All them niggas that I used to fuck with are degenerates. Seriously. They degenerates. Some of them went on to achieve shit. But if it's 5 dumbass niggas standing here, and it's well known that it's 5 dumb, I'm not going to try to say, hey, I'm not with them. You are with them. Let me explain something to you. When you are of a certain age and your fucking teeth start falling out, your teeth start falling out. I don't want to be around that shit. These niggas eat ham and cheese. You niggas eat pizza with pepperoni. These niggas eat out the corner store. They eating chopped cheese and lamb over rice from the store. From the store. They eating lamb over rice from the fucking store. I don't eat that shit. You see your man. It's 10 a.m. This nigga got a beer. And ask me what you getting into today. Yo, it's 10 a.m. Obviously, you can't get into anything professional. You can't do anything responsible because you already have a fucking beer. You have a beer at 10 a.m. You gonna pick your kids up today? And you drinking a fucking beer at 10 a.m.? I gotta stay away from you. Why do you have to stay away from them people? Because when you once was them, or once you once had that mind frame, it is very, very easy to go back to that shit because you are the company you keep. Seriously. Fuck out of here. I had niggas Early in the morning, yo, you got 50 cents for what? So I could get a Lucy. A Lucy? Them shits. Oh, nah, them shits $2 now. Let me get $2 so I could get a cigarette. Nigga, you're not going to smoke. Ain't no, you can't smoke. Ain't no smoking for you. And then you got the mentality of the dumb street nigga who say, thank you, Charms Locks, for being a supporter. The memberships is back on too, y'all. You got people who say to you, yo, that YouTube shit pay good, right? I seen the videos you did. That shit got 30,000 views. I heard you get paid $1 a view. So you made 30,000 off that video? That's why I always say people regurgitate and don't research. First of all, why do you need to know what the fuck I make? Seriously. Now we talking about the street dudes. Let's talk with the ladies for 1 second. I don't really like shitting on women, but y'all gotta get kicked in y'all fucking stinking asses too every now and again too. Y'all going outside with pajama pants on, bonnets on, house shoes. You fucking actually going places like this. You're not just walking to the store. You're not going to the mailbox. You actually got in a car. You actually got in a car with a fucking bonnet on, pajama pants, and house shoes. And the same fucking shoes you walked around the street in, you walk right in your house with. The same shoes you walked around the street in, you walk around your fucking house in. The same clothes that you walked around with all day, you went and laid in your bed in. You laid in the bed with street clothes on. What's under your fucking bonnet? You trying to protect your wig? Do your fucking hair. You don't got hair? Style your hair. It's 2022. 2020. 2022. 2022. In another 2 years, motherfuckers gonna be voting for a president again. We got all types of shit running around in the world that's fucking monkeypox, all types of shit. Getting your hair and your nails done. Your fucking hair and your nails done. That's all you care about. When the fuck did ladies learn how to roll weed? Why y'all rolling weed? Why y'all on camera smoking? And your fucking children is walking around right behind you. You smoking on camera, talking all types of foul ass. Like this is the mother of our children. These are the people who's supposed to, this is the womb of our future. Dead ass. Y'all know how to roll weed. Y'all in there talking crazy. Every female shake their ass now. Hey, hey, shaking their ass with their homegirl smacking their ass. Every woman some type of fucking vixen or some type of sex pot. It's that street nigga shit. Hey, hey. And the highlight of your fucking life is going on vacation and you paying for that shit from installments from a firm that you stunting. And that's cool. But what exactly are you vacating from? You don't fucking work. You don't fucking work. Now, when you mix bonnet girl, pajama pants girl, weed lips, house shoes, with dingy dick, street dude, sweatpants for drawers, under his fucking sagging ass jeans, when they mesh together and make children. And it's a cycle that's just going on and on. Nobody wants better. Nobody's trying to do better. Nobody wants better. Nobody say, yo, hold on. I want to break the cycle, because we think breaking generational curses is money. Breaking generational curses is not money. Breaking generational curses is the mind state. The curses, the mind state. That's where we've been cursed. We've been cursed mentally. We wasn't cursed financially. We was cursed mentally, because motherfuckers got PPP loans. A lot of motherfuckers got unemployment, never had a job. A lot of people live off the government. A lot of people get food stamps. A lot of people get welfare. A lot of people get money. So the generational curse is not money. The generational curse is the mentality. And y'all don't want to break that shit, because I'm out here, I'm street. I'm a bad bitch. I'm this, I'm that. Fuck out of here. And them poor children, they grow up and they got dickhead as a father and jackass for a mother. These babies is in school. Y'all doing their fucking homework? Do they know how to count? Do they know their numbers? Did you tell your children you love them? Did you hug them? Did they sit down and eat a meal that you cooked? Not a fucking can of ravioli. Not some pizza bites. Not some Chinese food. You know what you put in their body. You know what you put in their body affects how they think and how they act, right? You giving them fucking soda. Babies, you giving them soda. You giving them salty ass cheese doodles and all this shit. And then you saying to them, sit down. You hyper. Look at all the fucking sodium and sugar you put in their little body. Because you wanted to be on fucking live acting like a fucking asshole. And this is what's going to tame them. Give him his cheese doodles. Eating hairy fucking chicken wings. Eating hairy chicken wings. Heroes. All this shit. And this is the street dude mentality. And now you got the street women that's following the street dudes. It's insane. And then you got motherfuckers who made it out of this shit who act like they're still in it. Boosie and all these other motherfuckers that every time they open their mouth I fucking cringe. Because I just want to say, dear white America, these men do not speak for the demographic of people that I know that are trying to rise up out of this shit. The man name is Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck his name anyway. But why are you on here saying, damn, Mark Zuckerberg? It's like, it's cool to be fucking ignorant because we're going to laugh. The only we can laugh, we good. Look, I tell you, people don't care. If they can't drink it, smoke it, fuck it, dance to it, or party to it, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Now, the streets is something that is, the wisdom of the streets is still in you. The survival of the streets is still in you. That shit's still in you. That's still in you. I'm not walking around. You ever see, hold on one second, my phone fell. You ever see a motherfucker you walk and they just go, I'm like, you dirty motherfucker. What's wrong with you? Or you somebody walking, they eating some shit, they just throw it on the floor. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? The street dude, he rolling up, doing this shit all day, licking some shit for 20 minutes, and then the other nigga like past that. Then you just see this nigga lick this shit? Did you see his teeth? Did you smell his mouth? I know you did, because you can smell this shit from long distance. And this is the street dude. Roll up. I got that Zaza. Where it's at? This is fucked up, man. Now, we got a demographic of people who get up, they go to work, they do what they have to do, they take care of their children, they take their children places, because the children got to be cultured. They got to have culture. They got to see more than the four corners of your block. Just because your fucking parents ain't take you nowhere, you got to take your children out. Seriously. Even if it's to the park. The park is not safe, go far away. Fuck it. Children need to play. Because when they don't play, they stay in grown folks' business. Because you're always on the fucking phone arguing, or you're on live arguing with your baby father or some person on Facebook, whatever the case may be, or social media, right? You're doing that in front of the fucking kids. And now they know all the fucking business. Now, was I a street dude? I guess I was. But I ain't aspire to be that shit. I didn't say shit, man. I can't wait till I'm fucking 35. I'm going to be the best street guy there is. I used to be outside scared as a motherfucker. Shit, niggas is dying. How could I get the fuck out of here? I didn't sit there and was like, yo, shit, I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm walking around with this gun on me. What the fuck? Like, hell no. Like, nah, this shit ain't safe. You don't graduate in this shit. I never was a jail person. Listen, see, jail for me wasn't the fear that they put in people. Oh, you go there, you're going to get raped. I didn't think about no shit like that because I'm like, ain't nobody fucking raping me first and foremost because I'm just going to die, okay? That's it. It's over. When I thought about them taking away my ability to think a certain way, my ability to motion and movement. When I thought about that, I was like, nah, I ain't taking no fucking penitentiary chances. I remember story time. So I remember we used to go, statute of limitations. Yeah. We used to go across the Brooklyn Bridge and rob people take their bike. So, I was getting Cannondales. Cannondales are $3,000. We was getting all these fucking great bikes from Bradshaw and them. We were taking their bikes. We used to call Brooklyn Bridge the bike shop. We used to take the train to Manhattan, walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn, and whatever bike you get, you steal them, you snatch them off the bike, and then you ride the bike home. We got bikes, Cannondales, the greatest bikes, $3,000 bikes, $4,000 bikes. We didn't even want to sell them. We got bikes. We did that shit a few weekends in a row. On the fourth weekend, I remember going outside and motherfuckers saying, y'all going to the bike shop? Me? When I go into the bike shop? Fuck I'm going to the bike shop for? Now we going to get some bikes. Nigga, I already got a bike. Nah, we going to get some more. You coming? Absolutely not. These individuals went to the bike shop. They didn't come home. You know where they went? They all went to fucking jail. Me? I didn't go to the bike shop. I already fucking stole a bike. I don't need to steal. This is not a job. We're going to get more bikes. I already got a bike. I already got a bike, bro. Fuck I'm going back for? Them niggas went to jail. Another time. Another story. So we're walking around Manhattan. Now, in about 89, 90, they had an organization. They used to walk around Manhattan and on the trains, I don't know who the fuck they thought they was, called the Guardian Angels. Curtis Sliwa was the leader of the Guardian Angels. Lisa Evers was Lisa Evers Sliwa. She was married to the leader of the Guardian Angels. So all that Lisa Evers rebranding shit, no, you're Lisa Evers Sliwa. Don't think we fucking forgot. But anyway, so we go to 42nd Street. We walking around, about 30 of us walking around. Street dude, I'm a street dude. I'm young. I'm a street dude. I'm out here. This is what I'm saying. I'm out here. We in 42nd Street. We walking around looking for somebody to fucking do something to. But the difference is I'm like 13. That's the difference. I'm 13. I'm not 35. I'm not 40 talking about I'm a street dude. I'm 13. So we're walking around. We're looking for something to do. Needless to say, this white van is following us. And I'm like, yo, y'all don't see that white van following us? Fuck them. Okay, fuck them. So it's a guy at a phone booth. You know this is old. I think he has a Rolex on. My street dude friends decide they want to stand around him for a little while. You know what I did? I turned around and I left. Know what I said? Even as a 13-year-old. Y'all niggas is stupid. And I left. And me and my first cousin, Sue, we left. Then as we got in the train station, we seen my other homeboy Nut come running. You know what he say? All them niggas just got locked up. That white van, that was the D's. Them niggas went to Spofford. I went to home. So the street dude mentality, yeah, it was in you. You had to survive a certain way. You had to survive a certain way. You had to do certain shit because this shit is moving fast. And I ain't gonna lie to you, most of the time when I was outside, I was scared because I didn't know when he was coming to shoot at us. I didn't know when we was coming to fight. As I grew older and I started to understand I'm not afraid of anything because I just make peace with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I make peace with a lot of shit. But at the end of it all, I did shit because that was my environment. Then it became a time where I realized that my environment is not me. This the shit y'all doing. I ain't doing that shit. I remember when I drank 40s. We go get some 40s. St. Ives was 2 for $3. So shit, we scrape up. Shit, you got a dollar, I got a dollar. We gonna get 2 fucking 40 ounces of beer. We gonna be fucked up. Boom. So we get our beer. And I'm like, what we about to do? These niggas said, we gonna stand on this corner and drink this beer. Me? I'm gonna stand on the corner and drink beer? I did that shit for a while. Then after a while, I was like, nigga, we live somewhere. We could go in the house and listen to music and drink beer. What the fuck we standing on the corner for? Now, what we used to do, I hope my grandmother ain't watching this, but we used to walk in with our coat like this and have the beer in our coat. I'm not standing on no fucking corner drinking beer. It's like I don't understand how y'all niggas is outside at fucking 6, 7 in the morning with red cups, harassing all the women that try to go in the store to get their little bagels or butter rolls in the morning, their little tea before they go to work. How the fuck are you already out here drinking? How you outside already? But you could get the fuck up early to go harass people, but you can't get the fuck up to go to work. Just really think about that. You can get the fuck up early in the morning to go fuck with people, but you can't get up and go to work. Some of y'all lazy bastards don't even want to take your own children to school because you too fucked up from the night before, or you're already up drinking off a half a pint, or you high already. The fuck are we doing? So at the end of it all, when these street dudes, AKA, you're a fucking loser. Seriously, there's no other way around it. There's no other way to slice it, dice it. Y'all niggas is fucking losers. Another thing I want to point out before I go, because I do have to go, it's 12:44. Listen. I seen a black woman being arrested. I seen the video. I seen a lot of people in uproar. And this is what I'm talking about, trauma bonding. There's a difference between trauma bonding, outrage, fake outrage, and common sense. Common sense. I don't know if y'all seen it. I think it was in Atlanta. Black woman being arrested. Right? How the fuck this light come on? Black woman being arrested. I don't know if y'all saw it. The minute the police said, put your hands behind your back, and she turned around and said, I'ma sign a paper. What are you arresting me for? I knew it was going to be trouble. I don't know if y'all saw it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Hold on. I don't know if I can find it. I don't know if I can, but it's out there. The minute he said, "Put your hands behind your back," and she said, "What are you arresting me for?" I said, "She's about to get slammed on her fucking head." And you know what? You know when she gets slammed on her head, you know whose fault that shit is gonna be? It's gonna be her fault. Because every time the cops grabbed me and said, or the cops put their gun on me or said to me, "Put your hand behind your back," you know what I did? I put my fucking hand behind my back. You know why? Because they are about to fuck me up. Y'all got it. All that, what you arresting me for? You, madam, resisted arrest. So all that protect black women shit. No, sometimes you gotta know when to shut the fuck up. Sometimes you gotta know when to shut the fuck up and save yourself. Put your hands behind your back. It's two things I did when they say put your hands behind your back. I either put my hands behind my back or I fucking ran when I was young. I'ma sign the paper. It's too late. He told her, "Yo, you had the opportunity to sign the fucking paper. You didn't want to sign the paper. Now it's too late. Your ass is going to jail." "No, I'ma sign it." No.
Oh, you ain't signing the motherfucking thing now. You're going to jail.
When I saw that shit, I said, "Yo, this is not going to end well. This ain't going to end well." That bonnet came off her head. You seen the Meek Mills under there. There's two ways you learn. You learn the easy way or you learn the hard way. But what killed me, right, is the fake outrage. See, common sense. And then you got the dude narrating this shit. Let me tell you something. On some real shit. If my shorty is getting arrested, first thing I'm going to do is tell her, don't resist, just put your hands behind your back. I'm filming everything. But the minute I see my woman, my sister, my cousin, my good friend get slammed on the floor, guess who going to jail too? Guess who's going to jail too? If you a man and you could watch somebody you get slammed on the floor and you're, "But sir,"
Pussy.
and that be the same dude that's under the comments talking shit. You know the police don't have to tell you why they're arresting you, right? Charm no locks. You know that, right? They don't have to tell you. They don't have to tell you why you're under arrest. Because truthfully, you're not under arrest. They're just detaining you. They don't have to tell you. They don't have to tell you your trade. They don't have to do none of that shit. Again, y'all keep... The funny shit about us, right, as a people, you know what rights we have? The fact that we don't have no rights. And the funny shit is we still think we got rights. Y'all keep listening to them niggas who say you got sovereignty and they don't got jurisdiction. Keep listening to them motherfuckers. You know some of them niggas is in jail too, right? You know that shit, right? Niggas be right in jail talking that stupid shit. That's why I say research Don't regurgitate. You listen to dumbass niggas. Straight up and down. You just listen. The niggas like, put your hands behind your back. All right. When I got locked up, and be real with you, I didn't know what the fuck I was getting locked up for. Niggas just like, yo, put your hands behind your back. Okay. I went down there. They was like, yo, you did such and such. I was like, no, I didn't. All right, tell it to the judge. Because the whole shit is I'm getting locked up. Fighting ain't gonna help me. Coming in there with my tooth missing because they slammed me on the floor. That shit ain't gonna help me. Yo, I took that. I'm gonna take that L. But I know my rights. All right. Okay, I know my rights. Listen, the same people who know their rights, they family would be fucking marching with t-shirts on, crying, talking about we want justice for them. When you're in those situations, keep calm, comply as much as possible. Don't give them no reason to fuck you up, put on no tight cuffs. Act regular, even if you dead ass wrong. Straight up. They tell you got the right to remain silent. You fucking talking and arguing. Me personally, I'd be like, all right, officer. I ain't got shit to say. I'm going to jail. Fuck it. You ain't the judge anyway. Fuck I'm talking to you for. You lying telling this nigga I did some shit, so I don't want to talk to you. It's your street name. I don't got one. First thing that we do, we get loud, we get belligerent, we get incited by these dumb street dudes or these dumbass niggas in YouTube that's telling you what they would do, but they don't do that shit. I'm about to get started on some shit. I'm a chill. I done seen some of these dudes who be trying to incite y'all to do shit. Go look at them, how they interacted with police. Go look how they interacted with police. Nice and calm, right? But everything to you is the white supremacists did this. They did this. They did that. But when they was around the police, how come they were so calm and cool and collected? Just really think about that shit. So I'm telling you, because it's another thing. You have street dudes, then you have dumb smart niggas. Who not street dudes, but they're intelligent and they give you all the wrong advice. Shit that's gonna kill you. I seen this motherfucker Steve Harvey talking about, you cannot be sleeping. Rich people don't sleep. I said, look at this dumb motherfucker telling people not to sleep when we all suffer from fucking sleep deprivation. And who the fuck said we gonna be rich? By the time you get up, if you're on the West Coast, by the time you get up and it's 11 a.m., by the time you get up at 8 a.m. on the West Coast, it's already 11 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm like, look at this stupid motherfucker. Look at this idiot who daughter. But listen. But you got all the advice for us. But your daughter. No. You got all the advice for us. But your daughter. And people sharing this shit. Like I said, dumbass rich people be sleeping like 8 p.m. Because they don't do shit but fucking collect bread and make us do all the work. And we don't get no fucking sleep. But hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because this dumbass got to get put on blast. I don't even care if they fucking, if the audio was out there. Like, I don't even fucking care at this point. Because whatever. Let me find this fucking dumbass. It pissed me off too. I left a comment right on. Spoken like a true idiot. I can't find it. This dude got mad shit. I can't find it. It's too much shit. It's spoken like a true fucking idiot. You can't sleep. You can't. Now, yeah, you shouldn't be sleeping till like fucking noon. You can't be sleeping, but listen, you need rest, man. Listen, I know I don't get enough sleep, but if I could get me a nap, I'm taking me a nap. Sometimes throughout the day, I'll be like, yo, I'm going to get me a little quick 27 minutes and I'm going to be good. Sometimes that 27 minutes be better than a whole night's sleep. Seriously. Not supporting Steve Harvey, but he was homeless in Chicago. Grinding comedy. He tripping now, but his come up certified. I get it. And Steve Harvey sucked. No, whatever. I can't say that. Fuck Steve Harvey. Fuck
Steve Harvey as a staff, record label, and a crew.
And I wish I could find this shit so y'all could see this dumbass. Anyway. I'm about to go to sleep now. Wash my fucking face. Go to bed. Brush my teeth. Until next time. Thank everybody who might have sent me a Cash App. Thank everybody who the $9 in my super chat. Salute to that. Thank everybody who hit the like button. Thank y'all. If y'all respect what I do, you like what I do, make sure you share this. Share this on your Facebook. You can share this right on your Snapchat. Leave a comment. I appreciate y'all for being here with me this time of night. Crazy as a motherfucker, crazy I am. But yeah, till next time. And before I go, follow me on Instagram.